guys, welcome back. Today I am here with another Supertarts haul. I want to start this video out with a little comment. I had a little bit of a nasty comment on my last haul asking why I buy so much if I de-stash it all. If y'all seriously think I de-stash all the wax that I buy, you would be in for quite the surprise based on what is in my home that I'm melting daily. I don't know if any of you watch my empties videos. I go through a lot of wax. Yeah, I do de-stash quite a bit, but I also keep 85 to 90% of what I buy overall. When you buy online, you are buying blind. You don't know how things are going to smell till you get them. Yes, some things do not agree with me. Some things aren't as strong as I like them to be. I want punchy in the face strong. If I get a melt that is light, I'm going to de-stash the rest. I will melt one cube and de-stash the rest. If I buy 2 clams of something because it sounds so good and I don't know when she's going to restock it, and I melt a cube and don't like it or it's too light, yeah, I will de-stash the other clam and the rest of that one. Sue me. Whatever I do with my own money and my wax that I've purchased with my own money is my business, nobody else's. Not to be rude, but I'm tired of the comments of, why do you de-stash all your wax, or why do you buy if you de-stash it all? One of these days, when I get my room organized, I'm going to take a video of my actual stash, of what I actually go through all the time. My stash of what I'm keeping. I have a specific box that I put the stuff I'm not keeping in, which happens to be empty right now, because I've de-stashed everything that I'm going to de-stash for now. So, anyways, because I have had a few negative comments about that, I figured I would say something before I do this haul, because of course this is yet another haul from the same vendor that everybody's having issues with me buying from. So I have not done anything with these yet. I have not even dated the bottoms like I do. I have not put my stickies with the names on them. I haven't done anything. I got them yesterday, and I've just been kind of not really paying much attention, but I will get these labeled and stuff before I put them in my bin, obviously. So most of these are repurchases. These are from the last Friday restock. For those of you who don't pay attention or weren't going to buy, last Friday's restock was kind of hit with an issue. They were going to restock Bath & Body, and then the supplier for the Bath & Body was delayed with the products, and so she couldn't, Alicia could not get the Bath & Body put out for the restock. So Brandy went through her back stock of clams because she doesn't want to go a week without restocking something. So she went through her back stock of clams, and she had a list of clams that she had 1 to 10 of in back stock, and she put them on the restock. So and it's funny because 3 of them I actually had on my list of clams that I was either low on or out of, which was kind of interesting because those 3 happened to be in the restock. I also have a bunch of Fright Night that is on my list. She is going to restock Fright Night at some point in the next week or 2. And there were 2 of my Fright Night ISOs in the restock. So I did very well. All of these are repurchases. All of these are ones that I love. I will not be de-stashing any of them for all you nosy busybodies. I've really not had that many. I've only had like 4 people be nosy about why I de-stash. Very rarely I de-stash for financial reasons. There was one time I de-stashed for a financial reason. That was because they gypped my husband's company gypped all the employees of their profit sharing until the end of the year and did not tell anybody. So we have had profit sharing every quarter for the last 9 years he's been there. And to not get it when we've gotten it every 3 months for 9 years hurt. And I had to de-stash to get school supplies for my kids, because we always used the profit sharing in July for school supplies for the kids. So yeah, I had to de-stash for that, and that was not our fault. Mostly I de-stash because I either don't like the scent, get too many and get burned out, or it's going to go out of season and I don't want to hold it for a year. Like I just de-stashed a bunch of lemonade scents and watermelon and summer scents because I'm in fall mode. I'm really, really itching to start fall. So some of those I didn't want to hold on to for a year. Sue me. Take a seat. Whatever. Okay, so I got a sample in this order, and it's so funny because I think I've gotten like 5 of these now. It is Toodles, which is mouse ears and gain. I think because I had I had 1 bam bag order and like 3 clam orders, and I think 3 out of 4 had Toodles in it. So yeah, I love Toodles, so I'm not gonna complain, but I think it's funny that I just keep getting samples of Toodles. So I don't have to break in my bam bag anytime soon because I got all these samples. It smells so good. I get the lemonade and the gain. I love Toodles. All right, on to my order. So I'm gonna go with the first 3 I'm gonna show you are the ones that I had on my ISO. Which was kind of ironic that they were the only 3 on my ISO for regular restock, and then they happened to be restocked. It was like the wax gods were listening. The first one is Tyrion, and it's kumquats, whipped cream, and Rice Krispie treats. And this smells like an orange creamsicle to me. This does not... I don't know what kumquats is. I really don't. But is it like orangey? I don't know, but it smells like an orange creamsicle, and I love this scent. And I had just finished up a clam of it right before... A few days before the restock, I finished up my clam. I didn't have any left, so I put it on my list of ones to buy, you know, if she ever restocked it recently. And of course, it was listed. The next one I wasn't out of, but I don't like to get below 3 clams because it is something I melt every single week, at least once a week at bedtime. And it's Lavender Orange Dream, which is a sweet lavender mixed with our orange sherbet. It's got the lavender buds on it, and it's orange on the top, purple on the bottom. And this is so, so good. I love her orange sherbet, and I love her sweet lavender. And so this is one I don't want to get low on. So as I finish a clam, I want to grab another one just to be sure I don't go too low on them. And the last one that was on my main ISO list was Gollum, almond blended with sweet blackberries. I just finished a clam of this, like 2 days before the restock. I think it was like last Wednesday I had finished a clam and I didn't have any more left. This one's purple on top and turquoise on the bottom. You can see the purple coming through on the bottom. And it says, we wants it, we need it. And I love almond blends a lot. Because the almond is Ocean Breeze, Mac Apple, and Vanilla Bean Noel. Is it Mac Apple or Red Delicious Apple? I don't know. It's one of the apples. It's either Mac Apple or Red Delicious Apple. I can't remember. That's so good, though. And I wound up getting 2 of those because I really, really didn't want to run out. So then the rest of these... Oh, I'll get into... Okay, so the 2 Fright Night collection ones that I wanted to grab because they would probably not be restocked in the Fright Night collection restock because of the fact that they were being restocked that night, and she doesn't usually restock back-to-back the same scents. So these were on my ISO for the Fright Night collection. So when I saw them, I grabbed 1 of each. And the first one is Alien, which is apple cider and vanilla bean donuts. And this one is so freaking good. It reminds me of the Walmart Better or Sensational Cider House Donut, but it's stronger. I know Christy, Scent Junkie 03, was talking about how the Cider House Donuts one is so weak. Like, you have to throw in like half a clam to smell it. This one, oh my god, this smells just like it, and it is strong. That's so good. Yep, that's real good. I already have, I think, 2 of these because I'm stacking up for fall. I am so in fall mode. Y'all don't know how bad I want to just start my fall, but I'm holding out. My husband made me promise I would hold out until September 1st because he is not very into pumpkin. And I will melt pumpkin from September to December and not give a shit. And my husband's like, can you please give a shit for a few minutes because I can't do that much pumpkin. And so I promised him that I would work on like bakery and finishing up some fruity and stuff now. And then September 1st, it's on, and he gave me permission to start the pumpkin works. But I do a lot of apple too, and he loves apple. So he's okay with that as long as I alternate and don't do pumpkin 24/7. And I will still be doing my lavender, pink sugar, peppermint type blends at bedtime. And I still do my florals and aquatic, beachy, airy, salty sea air blends in the bathroom. So I do alternate, But in the kitchen, bedroom, and dining room and office, I will be doing a lot of apple and pumpkin. The next one is Saw, sweet cranberry preserves, buttery pie crust, and smooth vanilla cream. And this is another one. This is a different variation, but it's still going to be fall related. And this smells really good. I had gotten a partial clam in a D-stash and loved it. So I wanted to grab another one. And this one, I get the sweet cranberry and I get the vanilla cream. But it's so good. That's going to be a real good one around Thanksgiving with the cranberry. I'm going to probably, even though this is like a horror Halloween-y type, the smell of the cranberry makes me want to melt it in November instead. All right, so the last 3 clams I have were repurchases that I want to stock up because, you know, the way Brandy does her restocks is she will restock these things and then they go to bottom of the pour schedule. She has so many different blends that she doesn't want to redo the same ones every couple weeks. So it may be 5 months before you see them again. And so some of us get very paranoid. I was actually talking to Sasha about this last night. We get that paranoia and panic that they may not come out for 6 months. Do we have enough to get through 6 months? Just in case they do take that long, because she has so many blends that she has, she's not going to do Saw and then do it again next month. When she's got 1,500 others she needs to get done that haven't been done in the last few months. So some of my favorites, I like to make sure I have 3 or 4 clams of just in case. Best case scenario, she restocks and I can get more. Yay. Worst case scenario, she doesn't and I'm prepared. Because I melt. I have 5 warmers in my house going 24/7. I change my wax out twice a day. So in a 24-hour period, if I were to go in clam size, in a 24-hour period, I go through almost 2 clams a day in a 24-hour period because of how much I melt. So for me, it's worth it to stock up. You know, some of y'all don't like my stocking up, but again, unless you're paying a bill of mine, which bill you want to pay? You can pay a light bill if you want. You want to pay my mortgage? My bills are paid. You know, I'm not in any danger of anything being shut off. My wax money is either money I've earned from surveys, money I've earned from, you know, buying or selling stuff in like the buy sell trade stuff, like, like I sold a DVD the other day that I never watched. That was still sealed. You know, selling things that don't fit me or my husband or my kids anymore. You know, my kids have a huge wardrobe of clothes and they still have, you know, toddler 3, 4, 5 size, like my daughter still has like size 4 and 5 clothes that I'm process of selling. So, you know, that kind of stuff. And she's got enough clothes till she's like 15 at this point and she's only 10. So, you know, that's where or extra from my husband's checks, if he made extra, or if we didn't have as many bills that check. So I had somebody comment, I hope you enjoy your wax when your lights get shut off. Well, you know, that's not going to happen. My bills come first and foremost. You know, the nasty comments can just go somewhere. I am not going to stop recording these videos because I have so many people who do like my videos. If you don't, just don't watch. But don't make nasty comments because you will be blocked. I'm not dealing with drama. I'm not dealing with negativity. So, you know, whoever wants to make a nasty comment, you will be blocked. If you make a new account, you'll be blocked on that one too. So, I don't care. I just wanted to throw that little tidbit out there too, because I keep hearing in my head the comments that keep getting said about me on my videos. I delete most of them. One I kept just because it was so ridiculous, but most of them I delete because I don't condone negativity. So, anyways, the last 3 clams are ones I only had 1 of, and I wanted more, just in case they don't get restocked for a while. First one is Sentinel, Herbal Lavender, Blackberry Preserves, and Marshmallow. This is one I fell in love with very quickly. This is one I had been scared to melt because of the Herbal Lavender. But the Blackberry and the Marshmallow really, really, really help. The Marshmallow tones down that lavender. I don't like Herbal Lavender by itself, but when I have a marshmallow note or something to tone it down, or like a vanilla bean Noel note, I can usually do it. I was scared about lavender and blackberry together, but it smells so damn good together. For me, I love Brandy's blackberry. Her blackberry and her lemon curd are my 2 absolute favorite scents, or favorite scent notes on this earth. If you ever pay attention to my hauls and my empties, I melt a lot of blackberry and lemon curd mixed scents. This one became a very fast favorite for bedtime. This one I do melt once, sometimes twice a week, just depending on what I do. I have a lot of lavender scents from other vendors that are still curing, so those are put up. So I've been melting a lot of my Supertarts at bedtime. This one, oh my god, it is so good. It is so good. That blackberry is gorgeous. And then that marshmallow tones down that lavender. I will sit there and smell that all day, so I better stop. And the next one is If It Were So It Might Be, Fruit Loops, lemon curd, and orange cream. Again with the lemon curd. This one I really loved. I put this in the kitchen for the first time last week, and it literally smelled like somebody had, like my kids had fought over a bag of Fruit Loops and spilled it all over the kitchen. That's literally what it smells like. It smells so strongly of Fruit Loops, and I love Fruit Loop scents. So good. But you get the orange cream and you get that lemon curd, but that Fruit Loop stands out so good. I love it. I lied. I think I have 2 of these, and this might be my 3rd. And the last one, this is definitely only the 2nd one because I grabbed 1 before. It's Clueless, Crunch Berries, and Cotton Candy. And I wasn't sure about it. It says Shop 2 Drop. I wasn't sure about it because it was one of those that I didn't know what Crunch Berries would smell like in wax form. Like, I know what Captain Crunch smells like, but I didn't know what Crunch Berries would smell like in wax form. But I like it. And you get the Crunch Berries and you get the sweet cotton candy. And it is really, really, really good. I'm glad I grabbed a backup of this one. That was my goal for this last restock, was to grab backups of my favorites. Grab the Fright Night ones that were available that I wanted. I still have, I think, 8 Fright Night scents that I want that I hope she restocks. Supposedly, today's Thursday, supposedly she's restocking Fright Night tomorrow or next Friday. And I have a list, and I will be buying just the Fright Night ones that I need, and then I will be done. I don't need anything else. I am content with what I have. I went through my bins yesterday of my clams, and I am content with what I have. So that was my haul. It was a very successful haul because there were 5 scents that I got that I had on my ISO. So I think that's a very successful haul. And the other ones were just, stocking up on standbys. Like, I just emptied a clam of Sentinel either last night or the night before. I think it was 2 nights ago. Yeah, because I melted, it wasn't just a dream last night. So 2 nights ago I melted Sentinel. And I finished up a clam. And, as I finish a clam of my favorites, I want to grab another one. And, so when she put those on and they were coming to the end till the next time she restocks them, which could be a while, I'm like, I better grab one because you never know. And, I do melt those kind of blends every single night. And they help both my husband and I sleep. And I just think it works really well for us. So, anyway, so that is my haul. And I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.